coucou. I am working on my gorgeous A-line skirt. I love it. The fabric is just divine, and I still can't believe I got it for such a bargain at $3 a meter. I'm doing view B. I've never worked with this many meters of fabric in one go. Because the skirt is gathered all up, it would probably be 4 or 5 meters, which is crazy. So it's a lot of fabric to work with, and now I'm just doing some gathering stitches, which will take some time, I think. Off to Spotlight. Found the craft corner. Let's go through some of these patterns. I really wish I enjoyed these books. I like the idea of them, but I find them hard to read, you know? More of the same cotton duck, $3 a meter. Even in the Hornsby one. So there's also some nice little prints here. Pretty cheap. So cute. Lots of sales at the moment. I feel like there's always sales happening. There's just always so many distractions. Oh, these are so pretty. How beautiful is this fabric? I have inserted the zipper, but I realized that I didn't pick up an invisible zip. I picked up a dress zip, which is fine. I mean, it's still the same color and it looks quite cute actually, like it's a bit different. So I just sewed in as close as possible to the teeth of the zipper so that's not too visible, but I'm actually quite happy with that. So this is the gathered section of the skirt. So what I've done, instead of doing one big gathering stitch or two big gathering stitches all right round each panel has their own set of stitching like this, so that way I can adjust it evenly. There's no risk of the thread ripping and then it all coming apart. I'm very happy with how it's looking. It's nice and full. Now I'm going to attach some non-woven interfacing to the waistband and then the waistband to this middle section. So I cut out my usual size, but I'm starting to think that the waistband is going to be too small because, so see if it's folded in half, like it doesn't go right round. And yes, there are hook and eyes that attach it. It's actually supposed to go like a little bit over the skirt and obviously go right round my body. So I think I'm going to cut out some more later. Unfortunately, I left my fabric at my auntie's house, so I might need to wait until I pick that up. Maybe I should go run back to Spotlight. I should probably just do what I can do. I'll join this piece, I think, with the big piece, and then I'll just have the waistband last to finish off. So that'll be easy. So we'll do as much as we can now. Good morning. It is, are we Thursday today? Yes. I have been invited to a freelancing job for a beautiful brand, an Australian brand out in Redfern. So I'm going to go do that for a couple of hours today. I'm just going to be helping with the sewing of the toiles and any odd jobs, I think cutting out as well. And it's a really beautiful brand. Hopefully I can talk to you about it once I'm there. We'll see. But I'm very excited. I'm still staying at my grandparents' beautiful home. They don't make houses like this anymore, and it's just so beautiful. Feels like my first day on the job again. All right, time to take out the trash. It's just all the paper from cutting out, but it was such a nice, fun afternoon. I finished a sample. I didn't take any photos because it's intellectual property, but it was such a fun time. I loved seeing the office. All right, I've come back for an extra meter. I might get a couple meters just because I love the fabric. I'd love to use it in something again. So cheap. They're all $3 a meter. Hi, Jack. Good morning. We're on a walk. This is one of my 4 brothers, Jack. He came to Paris and we've just taken Cookie out. We used to come here a lot growing up because this was our neighborhood. but it's been maybe like 7 or 8 years since I've been back. So it's a bit of a full circle moment, but it's really, really beautiful. Today I'm going to finish my red skirt and shoot some content in it because it goes perfectly with these shoes that I've been given. So I'm going to shoot that. I did have to go back to Spotlight last night to pick up 1 extra metre, and I cut out the waistband quite long so I can adjust it. But I don't know where I'm going to stay tonight. I think I might go back to my auntie's house. The joy of living out of a suitcase, but I'm still grateful to have places to stay and people to host me. It's been very nice to catch up with them. So yeah. Alright, moment of truth for my new waistband. I've made it very long. Something I don't seem to understand is why they ask us to press the unnotched side of the waistband 1.5 and then trim 0.5 centimeters off. Like, why don't they just make the pattern piece smaller? If anyone understands why we do that, I'd really appreciate an explanation because it just seems bizarre to me. But anyway, I'll do it anyway. It's just got a little pin for the right side seam, and then I'm just gonna put some pins in to know how much of the waistband I'm attaching to the gathers, because otherwise it'll come out too big, and then we're good to go. I'm not a huge fan of working with gathers because I think they can be so fiddly, but they're sometimes really effective and add a bit of interest. I think my first project ever was with gathers. Good length. Just give it a bit of a trim here so there's not too much bulk, so I can poke the corner out as much as possible. Almost done. This is the most satisfying part. Inserted my personal label too, which I love. So now I'm going to dip stitch in the gathers and catch the waistband to secure it. Then I'll just undo all of the gathering stitches and it'll be done. I think I'm pretty, oh no, there's a bit missing. Oh no. What? Isn't that just so annoying? I pinned it and everything. Okay, it's good on this side, but over here something went wrong. Let's do it again. Well, there you have it. This is my skirt all done. I'm so happy with the result. What a bargain to get this fabric for $3 a meter. If ever you have lots of fabric at home that you want to use up and you need a nice outfit, a nice skirt for a garden party or something, this would be a perfect pattern for that. It was really easy to whip up. I think it would be a great beginner to upper beginner project because you're learning gathers, you're learning how to insert a zipper. I inserted a normal dress zipper. As I mentioned, I thought I got the invisible zipper, but I didn't. But it worked out fine because the color matches and it's a nice little detail. And you also learn how to add a hook and eye, which I actually haven't inserted yet. I still need to do that. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. I matched it with this really cheap wrap top that I have. I think it's really cute with a white top and then some really cute kitten heels. My grandma's dog is running around crazy. Here she is. She's been a great companion in this project. Thanks for hanging out, Cookie. My grandparents are coming back from their holiday today. It's been a really nice week having the place to myself. As I said, I am living out of a suitcase while I'm traveling in Sydney before I go back to Paris in a couple of weeks, but it's not too bad and I'm still managing to make some projects that I really love. It was just such a fun project. So thanks for watching and until next time, happy sewing. Bisous.